Hello students, now in this video we will discuss about least count, accuracy, precision, error and types of error. First point, that is least count means the least measurement. If we talk about the scale, ordinary scale that you are using in the class, this particular scale measures from 0 centimeter to 6 centimeter, and this scale is the enlarged portion of this scale. Okay, this is the enlarged view of this particular measurement. Okay, this is from 2 to 3 centimeter. If you will see that from 2 to 3 centimeter means in 1 centimeter you have 10 divisions: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 divisions. That means 1 centimeter have 10 divisions, means one division is of 1 upon 10 centimeter, means each division have 1 upon 10 centimeter, or you can say 1 mm 1 millimeter. Means least count of this particular scale is 1 mm or 1 millimeter. Means the scale that you are using in the class and that have 1 mm least count. Okay, different instrument will have different least count. Let us suppose if every division, this particular division, every division is divided into 10 divisions. Each one division is divided into 10 divisions. Then the smallest division will have 1 upon 10 mm measurement. Means the smallest division will measure, each division will measure 1 upon 10 mm or 0.1 mm. Means the least count of that scale will become 0.1 mm. Hope you are getting. Means different instruments will have different may have different least count. Okay, means we can say that a smallest measurement from that instrument is called the least count. Okay, next point, that is accuracy. From the term accuracy you can understand that is talking about the accurate measurement. Okay, let us suppose any measurement that is 2.4. Student number 1 measures 2.4 centimeter, student number 2 measures 2.5 centimeter, and student number 3 measures 2.6 centimeter. Means students are given any sticks. Student number 1 measures 2.4 centimeter, student number 2 measures 2.5 centimeter, and student number 3 measures 2.6 centimeter. Okay, and teachers know that the actual measurement of that stick is 2.5 centimeter. Actual measurement of that scale is 2.5 centimeter, but 3 students measure different values. Let us suppose student 1 measures 2.4 centimeter, student 2 2.5 centimeter, and student number 3 that measures 2.6 centimeter. Okay, we are talking about accuracy. You will see that in these 3 measurement 2.5 is closer to the true value than these 2 values. 2.5 is just equal to 2.5 because that's why this is the accurate. And if you talk about 2.4 as compared to 2.5 measurement, 2.4 is less accurate. 2.4 is less accurate than 2.5. Okay. If any other student measures 2.3, okay, if you compare these two values, 2.4 is more accurate than 2.3, but 2.4 is less accurate than 2.5. 2.4 is more accurate than 2.3, and 2.4 is less accurate than 2.5, because as compared to 2.5, 2.4 is far away from the true value or actual value. If you talk about this and this, same, 2.5 is more close because there is a less difference, zero difference, and there is a difference of 0.1 centimeter. Okay, that means we can say that this is more accurate than this. Hope you are understanding. If you talk about these two value, means 2.4 and 2.6, 2.4 and 2.6, because these two value have same distance from the 2.5. 2.4 and 2.5, if you difference it, subtract from 2.5 to 2.4, you will have plus 0.1. 2.5 minus 2.4 is plus 0.1. If you subtract 2.5 minus 2.6, you will have minus 0.1. Means 2.4 and 2.6 is equidistant from 2.5. Okay, hope you are getting, because this is the 2.5, and this is 2.4, and this is 2.6. Means from 2.5, 2.4 and 2.6 are equidistant, that we can say that 2.4 and 2.6 both are equal accurate. Hope you are getting. Let us talk about precision. What is precision? Precision is the limit or resolution to which the measurement is done. Okay. Student 1 measures 2.41. Student 2 measures 2.5. Student 3 measures 2.613, and accurate value or actual value of the stick measurement is 2.5 centimeter. You know that 2.5 is more accurate than 2.4, but we are talking about precision. Okay, if the number of limits or number of resolution is more, then the value is more precise. S1 is more precise than S2, because this measurement have more limits or more resolution than 2.5. In other words, you can say that this has more decimal places than this. That's why S1 is more precise than S2. Okay, in comparison of S1 and S3, but we will see that this have 2 decimal places, but this has 3 decimal places. That means S3 is more precise than S1. But if you talk about the accuracy, S1 is less accurate than S2. Hope you are getting. That was the precision. What about error? What is error? Error is the uncertainty in the measurement, or in other word you can say mistake mistake in the measurement. Error is equals to true value minus measured value. True value or minus measured value. This is the true value 2.5. 2.5 is the true value and measured value is first 2.4. Okay, and 2.5 minus 2.5 and 2.5 minus 2.6. This is the error number 1, this is the error number 2, and this is the error number 3. This is 0.1 and this is 0 and this is minus 0.1. Okay, hope you are getting. Means the difference in the true value and measured value is called error. If this is 2.3, the error in this will be 2.5 minus 2.3, this is 0.2. This is 0.2 and this is 0.1. We can say that if the error is more, if the error is more, the value is less accurate. Error is more, value is less accurate. Error is less, the value is more accurate. As compared to 2.4, 2.3 is less accurate, and as compared to 2.3, 2.4 is more accurate. Less is the accuracy, more is the error. Okay, hope you are getting. One point I would like to discuss with you, that in the question true value or actual value, of the stick of is not given. If the true value or actual value of the measurement is not given, what you will do? The mean of the measured value will be treated as the true value or actual value. This is the measured value. If you take mean 2.4 plus 2.5 plus 2.6 upon 3, this is the mean of the measurement. The mean will be treated as true value or actual value. If it is not given, if the true value or actual value is given, then you will use that value. Okay, hope you are getting. Let us talk about types of error. Types of error. What is types of error? In the types of error, first point is systematic error and second point is random error. Systematic error and random error. Systematic error is what? Systematic error comes in the system. System may be instrument, technique or personal error. In systematic error have three main parts, that is instrumental error, imperfection in technique and personal error. Instrumental error. What is instrumental error? Let us suppose we are measuring the length of this marker, and if we place here the initial point of the marker is at 2 and final is at here. This scale can measure 2.4 or 2.5, not in between, because the least count is 1 mm. This scale can measure 2.4 or 2.5, not in between, but the end of this marker comes between these two marks. Okay, because the initial point is at 2, okay, that the length is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, means the length of the marker is 0.1 mm. If the initial point is at 0, then the marker of this length will be 2.4 or 2.5, 2.4 or 2.5, because the end point of this marker lies between these two, 0.4 and 0.5. What you will take? You may take 2.4 and 2.5. Okay, hope you are getting. But in the instrument, because this is the instrumental error. Instrumental error means if you are measuring the marker, if you measure from 1, if you measure from 2, if you measure from 0, let us suppose the instrument is break from that point, from 1 this instrument is broken. If you measure from 1 and the length of this marker is 2.8, but because 1 centimeter is broken, that means the length of the marker will be what? Will be 1.8, because if you measure from 0, it is 1.8, 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8. But the scale is broken. That's why you measure from 1, and the end point of the marker is at 2.8. The actual measurement of the marker will be 1.1. Means this type of error, the scale is broken. This type of error is called the instrumental error. Okay, and the instrumental error can be removed very easily, can be resolved very easily, because we know that there is an error of 1 centimeter. If your measurement is 2.8, the actual measurement will be 2.8 minus 1 centimeter, that is 1.8 centimeter. If any stick measures from this point to 4.5, okay, the actual measurement will be 3.5, means 4.5 minus 1, this is 3.5 centimeter. And this type of error can be removed very easily. Imperfection in the technique. Second point is imperfection in the technique. There is many techniques for a single measurement. Let us suppose you are measuring the temperature of the body, like in this situation, and at airport stations, passengers are measured the temperature. Temperature of the body you can measure by very much techniques. First technique, that take a thermometer and put it in the armpit, you will measure, okay, temperature. Second point, take a thermometer and put it behind your tongues, okay. This is the second technique. You also can use gun, temperature gun, like at stations, someone is measuring by temperature gun, and the temperature gun will measure the temperature, surface temperature of the body, means surface temperature of the human body. There are 3 techniques. First one, just put the thermometer under the armpit. Second, under the tongue. And third one is the just measurement of the temperature of the human body surface by the temperature gun, you can say. These are the 3 techniques to measure the temperature of the body, but these 3 techniques will have different values. The armpit value will be less accurate than the value of the measured by putting the thermometer under your tongue, okay. Because the same performance, same measurement is done by different techniques. That means every techniques will have a different measurement, different values. That means there may be there may be a certain errors. There may be a certain errors. Means let us suppose we are measuring the temperature of the body by putting the thermometer under the arm. There is a 2-degree difference. Generally, if you measure, it may be 2-degree difference, and if you put the thermometer under the tongue, you will have 1-degree difference. Okay, if you measure by the temperature gun, you will have 4-degree approx 4-degree temperature error. That means you know that if you are putting the thermometer under the arm, there will be a 2-degree temperature difference. That means it can be resolved very easily. You can increase the 2-degree temperature if you are using that technique, that a thermometer is put into the under the tongue. That is a 1-degree difference. Means you can resolve this type of error very easily. Third point, that is personal error. Personal error comes with the carelessness of the person. If there are two persons, P1 and P2, P1 measures always more accurate than P2, because this type of error comes by the person. That means this type of error is called the personal error, and personal error can be removed very easily. Okay, these 3 errors comes under the systematic error, but the second, that is random error. What is random error? Random error is the error that comes from anywhere. We don't know whether the error is coming from the instrument or in the technique or in the person. Okay, that means the random error comes randomly. That's why it's called random error. Third one, that is least count error. Least count error means if you are measuring this marker, the length of this marker, there may be a measurement of 2.4 or 2.5. 2.4 or 2.5, there may be a certain difference. Means if you take difference of 2.4 and 2.5, you will have 0.1 centimeter, 0.1 centimeter or 1 mm. Okay, divided by 2 means 0.5 plus minus 0.5 mm is the least count of the error. Means least count error is the least count divided by 2. That is the least count error. Hope you are understanding, and thanks for watching this video.